Raquel Rodriguez is the new Women's Intercontinental Champion. Raw is over. Let's talk about it. The main event match was Soruka versus Raquel Rodriguez for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Amazing match, just like every other Soruka match ever. The Judgment Day ended up costing Sol and giving Raquel the win. Liv and Io had a mini brawl on the outside, and Io hit a nasty Meteora on the ring post, as you can see on the screen here. I don't know where in the world Lyra was. She said she was going to go after the winner of this match. I was hoping that would mean she would attack the winner, but I guess not. Well, I do think Raquel deserves this, and while I am interested to see where it goes, I don't think that Sol should have lost it. I would have liked to see Sol hold on to it just a little bit longer, but I'm still interested to see where this goes. I do really just wish that Raquel would turn on Liv already. The hot take for this one is the build to Liv versus Io at SummerSlam has been so underwhelming. They deserve so much better than just video packages and interfering in matches. That is so true. This is one of their main event matches on Monday Night Raw for SummerSlam, and Liv and Io had video packages. Have they even had like one face-to-face promo? I don't think they have. I'm still excited for the match because it's Liv and Io, so the match is going to be really freaking good, but the build has been so underwhelming. Last week, it was the secondary focus to Dom and Danhausen. This week, it's the secondary focus to Raquel and Sol. I mean, your Women's World Championship feud of your brand being the secondary focus is unbelievable. These ladies deserve so much better, and I really hope at SummerSlam they put on an absolute banger and show the world and Triple H why they should have been booked so much better and put on a match of the night. That is going to be it, though, for this Raw review. Thank you all so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want, and bye. This Obafemi and Brock Lesnar segment was a little bit weird. I don't know why they're doing a weigh-in. Like, what is the point of a weigh-in? This isn't the UFC. I really don't understand it. I do really like that they had the cell there. I think that added a lot to it. They did make this feel like a huge, big fight. No idea why Triple H was there. I think he just wanted to put himself in the spotlight because he didn't say a single goddamn word or do anything of meaning. Oba committed a couple felonies, taking out like 10 police officers. And then when Brock came out, he locked the cell, which I don't understand. Why are we making Brock Lesnar look kind of like a bitch? Brock Lesnar, please don't hurt me. They should have just, they should have had Obafemi, bust the door down or something. This was stupid. I hated that they didn't even have Brock Lesnar go in the cell. If Oba broke through the cell or something, that would have made it feel even bigger, because it would be like the cell can't even contain Oba by himself. Imagine how it's going to contain Brock and Oba. It would have made Oba look like a beast. This segment wasn't necessarily bad, but it could have been a lot better. The hot take is, when it comes to Brock Lesnar, it's always mind games, but man, I can't wait for this Hell in a Cell match because it will be a bloodbath, but ultimately a coronation for Oba as the future face of WWE. And I do think, and I really hope that it'll be a bloodbath. However, I am very concerned that it won't be if it's on the first hour of ESPN. We had a Joe Hendry and Danhausen segment, and there was a concert. And this was a really entertaining segment because, it's Danhausen and Joe Hendry. It was a really catchy song. I believe that you are cursed. It was great. I mean, this went on for a while. They got dancers. They had everything. Ryan Garcia came in and hit Joe Hendry, which, whatever, dude. It's stupid, but whatever. And then the Judgment Day attacked Danhausen. The hot take is, I can see fireworks coming out of Dirty Dom's ass already, lol. What? I don't know if you mean at SummerSlam, but I would hope that there's nothing coming out of his ass, but I could see a firework going up, but not out. We also had the Mini-Housens, and one of them was playing a harmonica, I think, so that was cool. They they announced it's going to be a human monies on a pole match. I'm interested to see what that looks like. Solo Sikoa might have been the best thing on this episode of Monday Night Raw. He was hilarious. They said rejoin, the Usos said rejoin the Bloodline or else, and Solo was like, or else what? You're gonna give me a warning shot? You're gonna yeet for 30 minutes? I mean, Solo is awesome, man, and I am loving it. I'm loving babyface Solo, and I think it would be really interesting to see this version of Solo in the Bloodline. LA Knight, yeah, also showed up in the segment. He cut a great promo because, you know, he's LA frickin' Knight, yeah. And then, surprise, surprise, we got a brawl with the 6-man tag match. We got LA, Royce, and Solo against the Bloodline. Solid brawl. It is kind of annoying that they're just doing the same brawl like every week, but I'm still really excited for this match. It's been really well built too. The hot take for this one is I really think this is going to be a good match. Plenty of ways this story can go, and that's absolutely true. It's going to be really interesting to see whether or not Solo turns on them, if they drop hints at it during the match. I'm really excited for this match. In the main event segment, we had a Roman Reigns promo / face-to-face with Seth Rollins, and this segment was good, but I do wish that Roman got some more time to talk, and I wish Seth Rollins took it further than he did. Now, that might seem weird because Seth Rollins did talk about embarrassing Roman in front of his kids. He said, I want to see your family cry again when they find out their daddy is a fraud, a loser, and will forever be Seth Rollins' bitch. And while that is a great line, Roman cooked Seth Rollins with like 3 amazing lines 2 weeks ago. So I wish Seth Rollins insulted his family. I wish he insulted The Rock. He insulted the Usos and Jacob. I wish he insulted his kids or his wife to make this even more personal, because I feel like that's what it deserves. It just felt a little tame and definitely paled in comparison to the promo from 2 weeks ago. And then after that line, Roman Reigns punched Seth Rollins, and they had the weakest brawl I have ever seen in my life. It was Superman punch, spear, Roman goes to try to do the shield chair shot to the back, Seth Rollins stomps him. And that was the entire thing. That's the best thing that they could possibly come up with on the Go Home episode of Raw before SummerSlam for your Night 2 main event with these two guys who have 15 years of history to explore, 15 years of hatred, and that's the best you could do with the brawl. They should have broke the announce table. They should have broke the barricade. They should have destroyed each other. They should have taken out 20 security guards. This did not do it any favors for to make it seem more like an even better Night 2 main event. However, even though this segment wasn't very good at all, I know I said it was good at the beginning. I take that back. This was terrible. I'm still extremely excited, even if this episode was overall pretty mid, especially for the Go Home episode before SummerSlam. You can't make me not hyped for this match or for SummerSlam, considering the fact that I'm going to it. So while I am still super hyped, this segment left a lot to be desired.